Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I would like to go over 3 things that I believe everybody should consider before getting into precious metals. Before buying your first ounce of gold or your first ounce of silver, consider these 3 things first. Before we get into the video, if you don't mind, please hit the thumbs up button on the video. The first thing that everybody should consider, in my opinion, is are you a collector or are you a stacker? What is a collector? A collector basically buys everything that they want, something to fill in a vacancy, a empty spot in their collection. Premiums in this case usually do not matter. Maybe premiums sometimes matter, but for the most part in general, premiums do not matter. Price does not matter. People just want to buy whatever it is they want, whatever it is they feel they need in their collection. Basically, buy what you like. Just fill in that hole in that collection, in that album. A collector collects. That's what they do. Maybe it's collecting American Silver Eagle proof coins. Maybe it's collecting some other kind of proof coins. Maybe it's collecting vintage numismatic coins, walking liberties, standing liberties, vintage Morgan and P silver dollars. When you're a collector, the possibilities are endless. Now, a stacker, on the other hand, opposite of a collector, a stacker just wants to buy the cheapest possible over spot. Lowest over spot. Premiums matter a great deal. Lowest premium possible when it comes to silver, maybe when it comes to gold. Trying to get the most amount of silver for the least amount of cash possible. What could be the least over spot when it comes to silver? Some stackers love to stack the generic rounds and bars. Those tend to have the lowest premium. However, some generic rounds and bars, otherwise known as privately minted rounds and bars, some are considered to be vintage, some are considered to be more collectible and have a lot higher premiums than other lower premium privately minted or generic rounds and bars. So you really have to watch what it is you're buying. When it comes to rounds and bars, some could be considered more rare than others. Then there's the other stackers who tend to go for the more moderate premiums like I do, and I don't usually go for the cheapest rounds and bars. As you can see in front of you, when I do stack silver, I go for bullion coins. Lately, I haven't been buying a lot of silver in the terms of ounces, but I do like to buy bullion coins when I can find them for a good deal. So you have your stackers who are the lowest over spot possible, the very cheapest silver that they can get their hands on. And then you also have the moderate premiums that are the bullion coins that are more recognizable. Pretty much every coin store is going to know what a silver Britannia is, what a silver maple leaf is, what a American gold eagle is, and what an American silver eagle is. So are you a collector or are you a stacker? Those are 2 very big different categories. One's going to be more expensive than the others. The premiums are going to be very, very different. Not saying which one is more beneficial, but I do think it's one that everybody should consider before getting into precious metals. Are you a collector or are you a stacker? Or are you a little bit of both? I do consider myself to be a little bit of a stacker and a little bit of a collector. I do, as of late, I have been going for the more high premium silver. I do consider myself to be both a little bit of a collector and a little bit of a stacker. The next thing that I think everybody should consider before getting into precious metals, and that is, what is your exit strategy? Do you have an exit strategy? I believe everybody should know, in my opinion, what their exit strategy is. Your exit strategy does not mean that you're going to sell right now. It doesn't mean you have to sell tomorrow. Exit strategy, whenever we talk about exit strategy, those 2 words scare a lot of people because the first thing that a lot of people say is, I'm not selling. I'm not selling. But your exit strategy could be you're a very long hold. You're holding forever. That could be your exit strategy. Your exit strategy could be buy low, sell high. Low could be very different depending on who you talk to. What is high? High could be very different depending on who you talk to. Selling high to a lot of people could be once silver hits $50 an ounce. If silver ever hits $50 an ounce, maybe gold is $2,500 an ounce. Maybe gold is $3,000 an ounce. A lot of other people say they're saving their precious metals, gold and silver, for retirement. Some say that gold is a long-term hold and it's there for their retirement, while other people say they're willing to sell silver once it reaches a certain price. Some people who are stackers for SHTF, and a lot of people who stack silver, who stack the lowest premium possible. A lot of people who stack especially constitutional silver say that they're in it for the SHTF and they're stacking silver to barter with, and that is their exit strategy if they have to one day barter with their silver. When it comes to an exit strategy, not only the potential price point, not only the potential time frame in which the exit strategy is going to take place, but also who is the potential buyer. How would you potentially sell during this exit strategy? Would it be peer-to-peer? Would it be on social media? Would it be to a potential local coin shop if at that time there's a local coin shop even in the area? Maybe at that time the local coin shop in your area does not exist. So something very important also when it comes to an exit strategy is who is the potential buyer and in which fashion would you sell. Those two words, exit strategy, has a very broad meaning, and that exit strategy could mean a lot of different things to many different people. But what is your exit strategy? Another exit strategy for gold and silver could be an unplanned exit strategy because of maybe job loss, maybe funds are tight and you have to sell for cash because you have to buy certain things. Unfortunately, goods and services, people will not exchange for gold and silver for its value. So we have to exchange the value of silver and gold into cash in order to be able to buy our goods and services. Also, if you do have to sell, lower expectations, in my opinion, as to what you're going to get for your silver. A lot of people believe that silver, once it's time to sell, that people are going to be filthy rich. When you go to sell silver, if you sell silver right around the time of purchase, then you may not even get your premiums back. Same with gold. Gold and silver both have premiums, and premiums in a lot of cases you may not even get those premiums back. So when it comes time to sell, try to get the best price possible, but just know that the premiums, you may not get the full premium back that you paid, especially for silver, because silver has much higher premiums in most cases than does gold. In my opinion, everything that we spoke about in this video, everybody should know, are you a collector or are you a stacker? What kind of premiums are you willing to pay when it comes to silver and gold? And what is your exit strategy? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I appreciate everybody for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.